What you got on your heart, Sean? Hey! Whoa! Say, I was sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore. Very deeply stained within. I was sinking to rise no more. But the master of the sea, he heard my despairing cry. From the water, lifted me. Anybody know from?
All right. Hey everybody. It is your girl, Boss Lady. I know y'all probably like, what in the world is going on? So let me explain. Um, so I forgot I booked this interview with the Joy Girls on today. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, they are the reason I got back in the gym. They had me tired chasing them through the church. Okay, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Do me a favor, who's ever on here, can you please share this live? So usually I don't come on Saturdays, but this was a great time for the Joy Girls to come on. Let me say this. So, I completely forgot that I'm supposed to be in Kankakee today. So I am hosting a pre Mother's Day concert with Tim White today. And your girl completely forgot, and I did not look at my calendar. So really, that's why I started a little bit early to get some things, to get the preliminaries out the way, show the video, talk about what's coming up, and all the other good stuff. Um, so when 12 o'clock hit, I can just hit the interview. You know what I'm saying? So um, hopefully right now, the only reason I'm still here is because I'm waiting on my daughter to get here. So you guys, hey, granddaddy, granddaddy Harvey. Hey, and that's another thing. If you guys are followers of Granddaddy Harvey, make sure you follow Granddaddy Harvey. He got a new birthday single that's out. I want you guys to go cop that or go stream it, whatever. Make sure that you guys go and support this young man. Man, I'm telling you, it's a good birthday song, man. It's a good birthday song. But back to what I was saying. So yeah, this is what probably the first time that I ever double booked myself, but it's okay. It is okay. I'm just busy. So so yeah, so half of this interview you might see me in the car on the highway. I'm just letting you guys know that what's going on. And yes, I'm dressed like I am about to hit the highway. Got my hat on. My hair not did yet. So y'all have to bear with me today. And please excuse my appearance. But yes, I'm about to hit the highway. So that's why I look the way that I look. That's why I started a little earlier. And I felt like I owed you guys an explanation. And then hopefully the Alabama girls that be on. I said the Alabama, the Joy Girls. Good Lord, I always get them mixed up, and I don't know why. But anyway, the Joy Girls, they'll be on shortly. So in the meantime, let me get some of these. Let me let you guys know what's going on. So here we go. Is this the right flyer? So this is what I got coming. there. One thing I have learned about traveling on this Quartet road is that there are so many freaking good groups out here that we have never seen or never heard of or have no idea that they are even out there, right? And a lot of times we see a lot of kind of like a lot of the same groups, and you know what I'm saying, they making their way around, but there are so many good groups out here that we have never heard of. And I wanted just to be an advocate for a lot of the groups that has that just need that time. You know what I'm saying? They just need that's the word I'm looking for. I guess they just need the exposure. That's all. And I just want to use my platform to be a positive outlet and also to bring light to a lot of these groups that we don't know and never heard of, right? So that's what I want to do. One more thing before I will bring before I bring the Alabama girls up. Man, this is a video. Here's another video that I want to show, okay? So y'all give me one hot second. Hey, James. Hey, James. Hey, James. All right, give me one hot second. And this is just a reel, so it's not really long, okay? So y'all give me one hot second, okay? All right, here we go. And this is also the Alabama girls. I don't know if you've seen this on my page, but these girls are bad. Give me one second. Here you go. Let me tell you something. I want to know where's the whole video. Where is the whole video to that? The very first time I saw that video, I said, "You got to be kidding me! Where is where is the whole video?" Now I know a lot of you guys coming on and y'all like, "Man, Boss Lady is really, really dressed down." Let me say this, and let me just say this again. I completely forgot that I'm supposed to be in Kankakee today. I know. So I had to start my live a little earlier. I'm sorry. I had to start my live a little earlier. I had to get things going a little earlier because I forgot. I double booked myself. And so, yes, I am dressed down. I'm highway ready. And yes, I am highway ready. Yes, Boss Lady do have quite a few tattoos. So, yeah, I'm sorry. But you got to give me for who I am for today, and it is all good. But I am going to still bring you guys a great interview with the JoyGirlz. Man, when I'm telling you, That video right there spoke to me. Like, I love that video. So it's another, I want to show you guys one more video. And about time this video is getting about done, we should get ready for the, I guess, for the interview. So y'all give me 1 second, okay? I'm going to share this video. We ain't rehearsed this song. But we gonna try to do it tonight. Is that all right? Sometimes it ain't about all the rehearsal, trying to get everything together. You know what I'm saying? You look like a seasoned mother, and you're looking good. Sometimes it's just about the words of the song, the message in the song. We gonna do a little bit. No way. No way I can lose. No way. No way I can lose. If I keep my mind, stay on me. All I gotta do is keep my mind, stay on you. Stay on me. Can I just do a little bit of the verse, y'all? Thank you. The Bible told me. You gotta wait on the Lord. You gotta wait on the Lord. He shall renew your strength. We shall mount. We like on. They shall run. And I'll be weary. No way. You've been real good to me. No way I can lose. And let me know if I keep my mind, stay on it. All I gotta do is stay on it. We gonna move on. Said I'm keeping my mind, stay on him. So my soul, get off. Said I'm keeping my mind, stay on Jesus. Stay on, so get off. How many of y'all know this was the personal journey? Can't nobody do it so. You gotta keep your mind on my soul. I said I'm keeping my mind. Stay on Jesus. Stay on Jesus. So my soul. Get off. Stay on him. That was the one that she said if I can only just get to the front. So much soul. She said if I can just only touch the hem of it, darling, I know. I know that I'll be made whole today. My body needs to be made whole. So much soul. No matter the situation, no matter what you're going through, nobody just don't know how you're gonna pay that bill. You got to keep your mind, keep your I said he never left me. And that's enough for me. He kept me. I said he never left me. And that's enough for me. Yeah! Anybody feel this help tonight? Yeah, right. Yeah, he kept me. And that's enough for me. That's enough for me. Baby, when I tell you them girls the whole vibe. Like literally. Okay, so I have to keep saying this because you guys coming in and out. Let me say this. I did start the live a little early today because, for one, I usually don't have interviews on Saturdays, but I made an exception for the joy. Come listen, I made an exception for the Joy Girls because I really wanted to talk to them today. This is the celebration of women in quartet. And I always say that, this is kind of male driven, but we got some bad women in quartet, right? We got some really, really, really good women in quartet. So let me say this. I am dressed down. I'm about to hit the highway in a little bit. Soon as my daughter get here, I forgot that I had a show in Kankakee today. So I am so sorry. I forgot. So that's why I started early so we can get all the videos out the way, so we can get all the announcements and all that other stuff. Got it all out the way. So guess what? It's 12 o'clock and we on perfect time. So by the time I get done with this interview, I can hit the highway so I could be, well, really Kankakee is not that far from Chicago. So we might as well just in Chicago. So I got to be in Chicago. All right. You guys do me a favor, right? Y'all do me a favor. Share this live because I'm about to bring some hard-hitting Joy Girls to the stage. When I tell you, I have fell in love with them ever since I've seen their first video. One thing I love about this group is not only can they just flat foot sing, like they remind you of just the women sitting on the porch and making just ridiculous harmony just because today is Wednesday. Like they just sing effortless. I love it. They sing effortless. But you want to know what I really, really love about them? Is that every time I see them, they always in uniform. They always look good. They always wear clothes that fit them. And I love it. And let me tell y'all this. Y'all might think like, oh, boss, are you being petty? No, 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 no. No, I'm not. That is a huge compliment because I have been on this what you call quartet road for a couple of years, and I done seen some strange stuff on this quartet road. But when you see them, they look beautiful. Not only do they sing good, but they look good. One thing I know that my daddy taught me that people see you before they hear you. So that means that they done already made a presumption about if they're gonna like you or not before you ever open your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sawana. Love me some Sawana. I love them. That's another group. Sawana Springfield, baby, every time you see them, they're going to be clean. And, and it's not about it being a fashion show, but I think that when groups wear uniforms, it means unity. We are all together. It's not one big eye, no small. Man, I'm getting so many phone calls. I don't know why. Like no big eye, no small you, but they look good. They sing good. And I think they represent the women very, very, very well in quartet. I think they are so underrated. This is just my commentary. You don't mean it's law, but this is just my commentary. I think they are so underrated. And I think that people need to hear about them, right? Let me say that. In fact, one of my cousins in St. Louis, she had an anniversary coming up, and she was like, "Now, yeah, I know this. My family called me Pookie, and she was like, Pookie, I need another group for my anniversary." I said, "Call JoyGirlz." I'm sorry, I don't have to turn my ring off. This is ridiculous. I said, I think the JoyGirlz will be good because I said, and I sent her some videos. I said, look at these girls. I said, I think you need to call them. And that's one thing about me. It's like I ain't got a dog in the fight. I'm not like trying to make no money off of nobody. I just want to see us win. And in saying all of that, I'm about to bring these bad girls to the stage. Come on, John. I know. I'm so extra. Y'all pray my strength to the Lord, man. Let me say this. I completely forgot I was supposed to be in Chicago today. So yeah, that's why I was like, let me get started early. Let me get this interview going because I got to be in Chicago by 5 o'clock. So
Wow.
It's okay. But when Suge was like, we could do Saturday, I didn't think about it because I usually don't do Saturday interviews. But when she said she could do Saturday, I said, you know what? It's all good. We could do it. Like, Didn't look at my calendar, nothing. So
Well, thank you.
but in saying all of that, thank you so much for coming to the Quartet Corner.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
I'm really happy to have you, young ladies. Man, let me tell you, you girls are some bad singing women. I promise you.
To God
Like,
be the glory.
how long have you guys been singing together?
Oh,
It'll be 20 years in
yeah.
July.
20 years.
It'll be 20 years in July.
Yes.
So, are you guys related or?
Might as well.
You can't tell us we're not related. Okay?
Right. I get it. I get that.
Since little girls, like 7, 8, 9, like we sisters. You can't tell us we ain't.
Right.
One capacity on it. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Now, do me a favor. Bring your camera over a little bit because I don't want to miss the one that's sitting on the end. Yeah, because right now.
Man, you can't see me.
There you go. There you go. Because then you're going to be like, oh, the camera didn't see me. But yeah, we good. Yeah, you're good. Everybody's good. All right. So you guys are not related. So how did you guys come together, or who founded the JoyGirlz?
The JoyGirlz was founded by me and Suge and Chanel, so we are the actual original JoyGirlz.
Okay.
And actually, all of us kind of been together all that time, but we the one created the name. And we just all been around each other since we was kids. We are family. You know, that's just us. That's who we know. A lot of people don't know this, but Christy was married to my brother. So me and Suge is best friend all our lives. Sarah, she have a child that's a cousin of mine. So we're a family. So
family.
We're locked.
Yeah, we're
locked in.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the saying when they said blood couldn't make us no closer. Yeah, y'all family for real.
True.
That's awesome. So you guys been singing together for 20 years. Like, how did you guys really? So did you guys come up quartet? Like, are your family members quartet? Like, how did you guys decide that you want to sing quartet music?
Well, my dad is a pastor, and he's always had quartet at his church, and like I just have a root with quartet. Like my whole family just about is tet, so that's how I come about with me. I honestly got a charge. I didn't have no other choice, and I just love it. So that's kind of about with me.
And my family also, we have group out of Louisiana and Mobile as well. They're very well known. I just kind of grew up in it. I love tet.
Yeah.
Wow. So can you got you got one more? Who else?
With me, I'm a country music type of girl. So quartet came to me through them, like close friends, and that's how I got it. And I was like, okay, I get ministry with girls that I love, and here we are, the quartet.
And I was introduced quartet from Christy, because again, Christy was married to my brother, and she brought me right over there. So, here I am.
She's my best friend, so she brought me right.
Wow. Okay.
But we've been singing 20 years, but we've been friends over 30.
Right.
So
Really?
Yeah. So we've known each other a lot longer than we've been singing.
Right.
That's what makes it so much easier, like a sisterhood.
Yeah, we're bonded.
Yeah. Really? That's awesome. So you all was born and raised in, is it Mobile, Alabama?
Yes.
All you guys are born and raised in Mobile, Alabama. So, it's something, I don't know, because I'm from the Midwest. People make fun of me all the time because that's where I'm from. But, like, it's something about the way you guys sing in the South. Like, you guys, I don't know why, but, like, I've seen multiple videos where you guys are singing no music, like flat foot harmony, like y'all sing so strong. When did you guys really realize? Because a lot of people, they be like, we're going to start a quartet group, but they really don't have the blend, the harmony. They really don't have the chemistry. Like, when did you guys really realize, like, we really can do this? Like, did you guys have that Oprah Winfrey aha moment? Or was it a certain point in you guys' ministry where you was like, we're just going to keep going?
Well, again, we just done been around each other for so long. All of us
Mhm.
being where we are people who sing.
But I think about 10 years ago is
Yeah.
when we really, you know, we've been singing 20 years, but I think about 10 years ago is when it kind of
say, this is it.
Yeah,
This is what
this is it. Yeah, like
And then we
Really?
do have a Ike Turner.
yes, we do have I
Yeah. What?
You gonna get him in the garden.
And I say that sound good.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay. So it really took you guys about 10 years to really pull it together.
to find ourselves, if that makes sense. You know,
That's good.
because
Yeah.
we're a group that we believe in originality. We don't want to be like the next. We believe in just being ourselves. We write all our own music. We don't sing anyone else's songs. You know, we just believe in just being the Joy Girls.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it's such joy.
And it works so good for us because like this our boss lady.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's the chief, we the Indians. So it's like, you know, when you have what am I trying to say? When you have structure,
Oh yeah.
when you have that structure and everybody goes by that structure and we know there's rules and we don't mind that this is our boss lady.
We're fine.
Yeah, we have good. We have
Yeah, we good.
We are
good. Like
Yeah. You know, I'm so glad that you young lady said that because I think that that's probably what's going to give you guys really longevity in Quartet because you see so many fly-by-night groups that come in, they start off strong and then it's not what they thought it was going to get them and then you don't hear from them anymore. I'm glad for you guys to honestly say that it really took us 10 years to pull it together.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that encourages somebody that's on here. I really do.
It's not, I don't want people to look at us and be like, oh, they wear pretty clothes. Oh, they pretty. We struggle. We went through it all. We have regular problems.
It's not perfect.
Yeah, we have regular problems like everybody else, but we come back to the bond.
Yeah.
That's what keeps us. We go through things that people don't know about, but we keep it here. We come back to each other and make it right. So don't just look at that. Oh, they pretty. No, we fight. You know, we stay together. That's what keeps us because we do have a true bond that we go back and we lean on, and that keeps us molded and grounded because we all do love each other, and love is what keeps us here.
Love.
That's cool.
Love.
Yeah.
Covers a multitude of sin. Good.
Absolutely. And you know, and I think that's what many groups need to hear. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and 10 years shows a lot of consistency. If you guys can honestly say that you can give some type of advice, especially, let me not even just say everybody, but young women groups, because we have a lot of young groups, like young women groups that's coming out that's killing the game, right? But you guys are veterans. If you can give like maybe an advice to groups that's coming up now that's following in you guys' footsteps, like what advice would you give them, especially on this Quartet road, because it's rough out here, but what advice would you give them?
Well, for me, my two things would be your own identity.
That's good.
Don't do what Lisa Knowles do. Don't do what the JoyGirlz do. Don't do what Jewel and Subverted. So one is like, get your own identity.
That's good.
If Joy Girl walk all around the church, that don't mean you got to walk all around the church.
Right.
Get your own thing that sets you apart and stick with that in communication. You got to have communication within each other. Communicate with each other. When things fall out, don't go talk. Communicate within your group and keep it there. Because the people in the group will be your own destruction. So if you communicate within your group and get your own identity, for me, those two things will keep you where you need to be.
Great. That's awesome.
Just to piggyback off her, my number one thing on this slab, and I'm so glad I'm getting a chance to say this: be ladies.
Oh wow.
Be ladies.
Yeah.
Not being funny, I'm being real. Be ladies. There's not one guy on this slab that can tell you anything about sugar. Because I don't come to Quartet to get no men.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I don't like that garden tool behavior. I don't like that at all. I hold my girls to a standard.
Come on now.
We don't do that. I don't believe in that. We ain't in no group chats. If they say we is, tell them to pull it up. I believe in that. Be ladies and true ministry. Give God your all. Like when you hit that floor, you just never know. Like I just believe in true ministry on stage and off stage.
Yeah.
And what people also don't understand too is we could be going down the road and just, headed to the show or whatever, and something happens. At the end of the day, when it's our time to minister, I know people looking at us and be like, oh, they gotta rehearse this move or they gotta rehearse this. We do not. No, we've done things together that we weren't proud of. We watched each other go through deaths. We watched each other go through things in life. All of us have been doing this for years. So our ministry, honestly, is a different type of ministry.
Yes.
It's like, we are able to feel, Suge can feel my weight when I'm heavy.
Right.
If things could have been going on, we know we're on a program Sunday. We're so bonded. And the things that we have been through have made this ministry so strong that it ain't nothing but God taking us right. It's evident.
And another thing, just also be true to you. When I say be true to you, be true to who you are, your identity. All my girls know I'm saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost.
This I was preaching every day. I don't
know. But also the things that I am not and where I fall weak, that's what I have. I have my girls there to help me to hold up. I have them, and I trust that in them, the spirit that is in them, and they trust the spirit that is in me. And that's what makes the bond so
keep us together.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like all of us have just an example. We supposed to be in Pennsylvania next weekend. I've had Dev. She had her aunt to pass. She had her best friend to pass. Every one of their funerals is next weekend.
Yes.
We got to go because we got to charge. Yeah. And this is immediate family, but we have to go because we have a charge. Ministry, it's totally different for us. And, a lot of times people don't understand it. And they say, oh, you're going to leave and you got your,
your family.
This your dad.
Our family, like, what y'all at this weekend?
But it's ministry. Yeah, ministry is real for us.
Oh wow. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So when you're creating your group, get you some people who gonna ride and die for you. That's right. Love each other. If you can't trust them, then you don't need to be singing with them at all. So you have to get people who you can trust, have your back, respect. If they don't respect you, get them out of there. Yep. Are you gonna have bad days and bad situations? Yes, you are. But it's gonna go back to, is it real love? Are we real G? Are we real family? That's what you got to lean on, and respect and communication.
And if you just going to sing,
stay at home.
But don't have a bond and you never do nothing but when you going to sing, you just going to sing to make a little change or whatever, reevaluate.
Yeah, that's good.
Reevaluate. Because you got to have a bond on the floor and off the floor. Meaning every now and then your group should be able to get together to go to the movies, to go to, we have a retreat. We have 2 retreats a year. That's a must that we do. We have a Christmas retreat. We just celebrated our 5th Christmas retreat where we go and stay 3 days. This year we did the beach.
What happened? That was something good.
Sorry, somebody trying to call.
See, happens all the time.
Right. Like our summer retreat this year, I'm sorry, I forgot to even tell y'all. Y'all finding this out right now, but they have a retreat June the 20th through the 23rd. We have a retreat, and sorry, ladies, I forgot to tell you, but I've already booked it. We just this time, summertime and Christmas time, we have retreats. We come together, we pray together, we cry, we see what we need to do to better ourselves, to better our group. Is there anything have I hurt your feelings? Like, is there anything we need to talk about? Like,
oh wow, that's good.
We have a heat check, as we call it. The thorns and the what we call it. The thorns and the roses, the thorn and the roses, what's roses, vice versa thorns. We just try to respect each other.
And that's just a way to bring team building among us. Just like at work, y'all do things to have team building exercises. This is your team. You have to do team building exercise to keep you rooted and grounded to find out what's working and what don't work. This didn't work for us last year. Let's try this. Team building exercise is important. Doesn't matter it's because it's gospel. you still is doing on a professional realm. That comes to the professional sides now. So when it comes to professional sides, I does team building activities to keep us looking professional.
Amen.
So, and all of that is the plus that, oh, you going to sing, yeah, but you still got to be professional.
Right.
Because you taking people money. So you have to do exercise that makes you look as if you on we are on a professional journey. So we plan professional activity to show us how to act professional when we taking these people money to go sing. Because they still want to see you looking and acting a certain type of way.
Right.
So we do different exercises to bring us together to, set us apart. And it's about
That's good. That's good. I mean, I think you guys are the first group that I have heard, male or female or mixed, say that, and I think that is very commendable because I think every group possibly do need to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
Of
just
some sort,
whether you're going to dinner or something, yeah, just go to the dinner and just talk. Let's
We
talk.
do it regularly.
Y'all want to go? What we going today?
Right.
We do that regularly.
Yeah. I gotta
Right.
take this. Y'all ready? Let's go. Meet time 6 o'clock.
Because that bring about unity for your
That's
group.
good.
Where there's no unity, there's no strength.
Not at all.
That's right. William C. Harris Sr. said that's definitely encouraging to me. I have a new group we just started this year. So
Yes.
I'm glad I'm glad that because it's like we really do have to be helpers to one another, and a lot of times we take off running real quick, and we just want to do everything within a certain amount of time, but we have to understand that it really is in God's timing, and I think this is great, especially just talking to you ladies, because you guys, I haven't really had to ask no questions. Like y'all just spurring out everything, which is good. In saying that, so you guys say you guys write your own music. What were some of the biggest inspiration as far as gospel or quartet music that you guys came up in? I know a lot of people, today they say, of course, Lisa, or Tutu, people like that. But who really inspired you guys coming up, especially in your songwriting?
Ooh, it's perfect for me.
Oh, definitely.
It should be the lungs for me.
Okay.
Ooh, she's dope. It ain't too many. I could say
Even in choir, because
maybe even just like family.
Well, I love Lillian Lloyd. I am a Lillian Lloyd fan. Like,
okay.
yes, when it comes to choir, like I follow her, Ricky Dillard.
Suge is more so the music.
Yeah, I'm
person.
the music freak. I like Reba McEntire. I mean, like, I'm so diverse when it comes to music.
Yes,
like,
her playlist is wild.
Yeah,
you hear me?
So it's like, I don't know.
She's a music freak, and I'm voice.
Yeah,
I'm a voice freak.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're the laid back ones. We just like, what y'all want us to do? Say what now? Say what now?
So I mean, even though I know you said everyone says right now today's first thing they're gonna say is like Lisa and all that, but I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
We love them. I'm gonna be starting.
And Solana Baya. Let's go ahead and
Okay, now, if you want to talk dress code,
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say dress code for me originally started that I looked at someone about they was dressing back in the day. I'm sorry, that dressing now, but I'm just saying if you want to come back off back in the day, me and Member said they been wearing the dress code.
And let me just put that someone is my godmother, not theirs.
I will say that if you want to go back to talk back in the day, I would say for me
and Lisa as well.
Lisa and
Lisa is the new age.
Yes. We have our own spiritual advisor as well too.
Yes.
Okay.
So we do have spiritual advisors that give us guidance. So that could be helpful for people to do if you got a group coming up to get you a spiritual advisor that you can relate to, that can when times get hard, you can call on them and explain that situation to them, and they could go and prep for you. So we do have our own spiritual advisors. She's wonderful. We love her. So that helps too.
B. Smith. That's our spiritual advisor. Yeah. So, most of the times things if something we don't quite understand, Holler at her about it.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I got you. I got you. So Wanda said, "Oh, here we go."
Oh, she was on that. I know she was on that. Hey, Sawana.
Because, like, well, she might ask us. I'm gonna wait until she asks us. She might
Well,
ask
you
us.
know, she going to act up because that's the Wanda. She gonna act up.
No, I was saying about like who took us under their wing. Like it's her.
Oh,
You
Yeah,
know?
now she was
Yeah,
the
she's
first
a very
artist
first
that
person.
ever gave us a artist platform.
Yeah.
She was
okay.
the first artist to actually call to actually book us to give us a professional artist platform.
Yeah.
People
That's
don't know that,
awesome.
but
Yeah,
she is.
she took us under her wing. Like that's why
Yeah.
she always say, "My babies, like this did not just start with someone. Like this started years ago. I'm talking 2010, like years ago. So
Okay.
it's true that we are her babies. Me first, but you know them after
Oh,
that.
okay.
Definitely.
Oh wow, this is so great. This is really, really great. I'm gonna be honest. When I was coming up as a kid, so my mom wasn't quartet, but my dad was quartet, and I didn't listen. I think the only female that I was really intrigued by was Tutu. Coming up as a kid, I was I was very intrigued by Tutu, but I was like the Winans, Commission, like those was the ones. Yeah. Yeah, I love Commission. Like I still listen to the reunion video and like
Oh,
it
that's
just
the
came out
best.
yesterday.
Yeah, like John P. Keto, like
That's the
Yeah.
best. We love
Yes, 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 yes. I'm telling you, I love it. So tell me what you girls doing now. Like, are you guys in the studio? Are you guys planning on any type of tour, picking up dates? Like y'all got merch out? What you got going on?
Well, we are in the process of planning Joy Girl Experience, and we're going to talk more about that. Where we're going to be having our own experience. So we're working on that. We are working on and getting ready to go back in the studio. We already started, but we got to go back and finish so we can, get y'all some music on iTunes. So y'all just keep praying for us. We're going to get
Yeah.
there. So
Okay.
we are working on things of that sort, and besides that, right now we do have a nice calendar coming up. We're getting ready to go to Pennsylvania next week. We're going to be going to St. Louis. We're going to be going to again Savannah Bars in July. We're going to be going to the Douglas Singers in Chicago.
Hello,
So we do
Sonia.
have a lot of things coming up. So in the midst of that, we're just going to be taking time getting our music together.
I just planned us a photo shoot.
Yeah, and getting things like that together so we can be more on the professional rims. We're getting everything going on iTunes and different radio play, things to that nature.
Y'all coming to St. Louis?
We come to St. Louis.
When?
I'm gonna inbox you. We're actually in St. Louis twice this year.
For who?
Well, I'm probably done kind of, but one of them was a surprise, so I'm probably done messed up because one of them was a surprise. So
Well,
I better stop.
I'll get with you, boss lady, to make sure you know.
Is it wait? Because I just referred you guys to a group.
What month is it?
August.
I'll get with you, boss lady. Trust me, I got you. I'm gonna give you both of the dates that we'll be there, so you'll know.
I mean, I'm always at all the concerts. I'm shocked because I didn't know. Usually, I keep up with all the concerts here in St. Louis, and okay, all right. And I'm serious. Like a group came to me last night and asked me who would I refer to them to bring to St. Louis, and you guys were one of the names, and I'm like, well, we ain't no point.
We appreciate you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
It's all good. Yeah, just look at the water. She said they'll inbox you, baby. Yeah, I guess so. Cause I'm sitting here like, what? But yeah, it's all good. I'm glad you guys come to St. Louis though. I really am. I pray that I be in town too because I be in and out a lot. But I pray if y'all coming twice, I'm going to catch you one of those times. I know I am. So you said you guys are hitting the studio now? Or y'all doing is it a single? Or you doing a whole album? Or what you doing?
We're doing an EP.
An EP.
6 songs.
Yeah, 6 songs.
And we finished like 3 of them. So we're going back basically and just finishing up.
Yeah.
Really? So you guys
we're gonna keep everybody informed, especially when we get ready to do the live experience. We're gonna make sure everybody is knowing about it and invite everyone in.
Yeah. So do you guys? So right now you guys don't have a projected date. You're just working on it.
No, we don't have a projected date as of right now, but we're gonna keep everyone informed.
Live, but we were supposed to do a live in March. Actually, we had a live set up, but our bass player had to have brain surgery.
Yeah.
So we wind up taking off. I think our last program was in November, and as a group, as a whole, we stopped what we was doing and just focused on her. Yeah. So we started back, I think, March. We stopped in November and we started back in March because our surgery was like the end of November, 1st December. So it's like we just focused, took care of her, just, basically just stopped taking bookings until March. We came back like March, but we were supposed to have a live, but due to circumstances, we had to cancel. Like we wasn't gonna do a live without her at all.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes.
She was telling her, just get somebody else to play back. No, no.
Oh wow! I guess I can ask you guys because we're not gonna be on here too long. Like I said, I gotta hit the highway. But I want to know, like, what or who or when? Let me just say, when was that one time where you? How can I'm trying to word this right because it will be very helpful for people. I guess when was that one time where you guys was ministering, whether it was at home or across the country, and probably one of the greatest testimonies that you guys have ever received from you guys' ministry?
That'll probably be a shook question because I know a lot of people.
Yeah. Because let me say this. Can I say this to you guys? Let me say this. I really believe that the way that you all minister has a healing and deliverance anointing on it. And when you guys sing, that it really do break. Like you could tell that it breaks certain yokes. Like I can tell, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of times people, when we talk quartet, people don't like to talk spiritual like that. But you guys really do have a healing and deliverance ministry, like when you're singing. So that's why I asked that question because they always say, what comes in the heart, reaches the heart. I get that. Right. But I believe that when you sing under a certain anointing, that it breaks you. And people most definitely are changed or, are healed or delivered from whatever they're going through. Because a lot of times people just come to concerts because they want to be entertained. But I think this guy's ministry has a very heavy anointing on it. And so that's why I wanted to know, have you guys ever got a unusual or a testimony that really?
I think for me it was a few years ago. We were in Rochester, New York. And a lady came up and she scared me at first, and she just grabbed me and just held me and just told me, she said, you don't understand how many times you stopped me from taking my own life by telling me to keep my mind stayed on Jesus. And she said, that's my ultimate favorite song. And I've been following y'all for years. And she said she had drove, even the lady when we was in Texas, they said she drove 3 hours just to see us because she had cancer like 4 times. Right. And every time I'm sitting on that machine and I'm getting chemo, all I do is play y'all and I listen to y'all. And I mean, it's been stories like the lady that came out of brain surgery that time. Her daughter said she had to play us on her recovery table. She said she couldn't do nothing but open her eyes. But she had told her, when I come out, I want you to play keeping my mind stayed on Jesus. So, I mean, it's God is just good. Yeah, God is good. It's been amazing. Like the testimonies, the stories that we get is awesome. But I know those 3: Texas, Rochester, New York, and I can't remember where else. No, we went nowhere. The girl sent me the screenshots and sent me her mom on the table and all of her requests to hear the JoyGirlz, and that was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm telling you that I think all the sacrifices that a lot of groups do not realize, that sometimes it just be the testimonies that really blesses you and make you want to keep going. Because really, it really is a ministry. Whether people, you might want to say, oh, I get a couple of $100 from it on weekends. But like you said, you might need to reevaluate why you doing it if that's the only reason that you're doing it for.
Right.
Because,
It's not about money with us.
And
literally, most times we donate our money back. Yeah.
And then literally,
We that group, like we donate out the girls. Most times we donate our money back.
like,
Yeah.
I'm a pastor.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to consecration praying. I'm that one, and I do that to hold my girls up.
Yeah.
If it's not at all feasible to them, because I want them to be able to pull on my strength and give them what they need to give somebody else what they need.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's awesome. And I think
us.
a lot of groups need to hear that. I really do. I think a lot of groups really need to go back to the drawing board and realize why they are doing it. And man, you guys, and I'm in saying all of that. You guys been together. You said over 20 years, been knowing each other about 30 years. And I know each and every last one of you have experienced growing pains. The group has experienced growing pains. I know that you guys say y'all do y'all retreat and all that good stuff, but if you would minister to a group that's possibly going through growing pains, because let me say this, any group member that's on here, you will experience growing pains. Your life will experience growing pain, whether it's from one season to another, and it's going to hurt. Now, people don't like when you talk like that, but that's life. That's life. How would you minister to the one like groups, like when they are experiencing growing pains in a group and they feel like they want to quit, they want to throw in the towel, they don't want to sing anymore because 20 years is just not a tip in a bucket. Like, no, it's not. How would you help a young group that's coming up as far as if they just going through a rough season in their group right now?
I think, again, it all falls back to number one, like Shalonda said, communication.
Yeah.
The first thing is you have to communicate, because I think we're in a life and a season of movement to where we move by way of, tradition and things that seem like, oh, well, back in the day, our mamas wouldn't talk for 40 years and get back together and have a family reunion or cookout. Nowadays, we're in the trending season to where things are always temporary. It has to be that movement to where you can, go to each other.
Okay.
Because the first step is, people say it as a joke, is admit.
Yeah.
Where's the issue?
And one more thing too. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it because they don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it about like
sure.
They just might be unequally yoked.
They might be.
You might just need to weed out.
Yeah.
Don't pull in. Don't be afraid of change.
Don't be afraid.
We've been together a long time. We've sat down sometimes to say, hey, is this what you really want?
Yeah, that's good.
Because if we got to get new girls, then we'll have to get new girls. If that, what else? None of us are bigger than the group. None of us are bigger than God.
Right.
And that's what people miss, that God is the head. He's the center of everything. And I think a lot of people make it about us. And that's where we drop the ball.
That's where you drop the ball.
Then you leave room for the devil to come in. And he's going to find that person to use. Yeah. But you can't let him come in. Like, and if he do come in, you got to know how to pray him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Together.
You got to pray him out together. And sometimes when you're not equally yoked, there's always something. Always something. Something. It should not be misery. It's called ministry.
Not misery, huh?
It should not be misery.
You know what?
I should not be upset. And I'm getting ready to go sing. Oh, I don't want to go sing with her. I don't want to stand beside her. I don't want to this. You done got into it in rehearsal, but I ain't got it right before you get on the floor.
Right.
How you gonna minister and you mad at each other? No, I done been on the choke her a bunch of times. Oh, I ain't supposed to say that. You stop saying that. My bad about that. I ain't supposed to say that. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just being real. Like, you gotta think like, I mean, plenty of times all of us have one, but guess what? We come together and we Next words I'm gonna hug and say, you know, that wasn't right. You hollered at me though, Suge. You did. And
What I say?
you hollered at me, Suge, and that wasn't right.
You have to communicate.
Oh, Sarah's favorite thing is you was too rough with me.
Yeah. Your
And I
handle
said,
be
"You're
kind of
not a
rough
baby."
there. Your handle be kind
You're
of
not
rough.
a baby, darling.
I might be just a little smart over here.
Yes, she is.
Okay, I see what's going on.
And I'm the rough one. I don't have time.
Yes,
I don't have time. It's ministry.
Yes, you
And,
are.
and I would tell them, you know, Eric, you're gonna go through something.
Everybody gonna go through something.
You are going to go through something, and you're gonna have some growing pain. You're gonna have some pain.
Yeah.
Now, how you deal with it is what's gonna get you through. You're gonna have to pray your way through. You're gonna have to fight.
Yeah.
And what I would say, what I've learned with dealing with them, don't let it become repetitious. If it's something that the same thing happen all the time, you probably gonna start weeding them out.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be having the same issue all the time. Now that's something I learned. I stopped back, and some things I allowed to happen more than one time, and I should have stopped it that second time. Baby. So I would say to someone coming, if you have the same offender. And it's the same situation over and over. You know, you probably want to get that out the way. You know?
And don't take it to Facebook. Don't tell nobody else, family. Don't get in other inboxes, group chats. Don't tell your friends. When we going through, we going through.
Yeah, keep
I don't need you to tell your husband for him to be side-eyeing me because you done got into it. Because see, man, you going to be back good in about a week.
And he gonna be still mad.
Yeah.
Right.
So we don't include people in our these.
Right.
That's
Don't
good.
go tell another group.
Time to ban
Your local group.
Y'all good?
Don't communicate with other people. Cause when you get to talking outside, you just mess yourself up. I'm telling you. You just messed up.
Man, yeah, I know. Let me tell you something. Y'all really don't realize y'all helping some people today. Y'all really are.
It's true.
Y'all really are helping.
Experience. That's why I tell people, they be like, I nicknamed us the Crazy Praise Gals.
Yeah.
Because we don't care how, listen, they gave my mother 3 days to live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
3 years ago. My mama still, baby, you ain't no telling
What's been to go on?
how I'ma praise God.
Right. Right.
She lost her mom to COVID. Her brother about 6 months later to COVID. Like, I mean, she just lost her dad. When I tell you the JoyGirlz have a reason
Yeah.
to praise him, we gonna step for him. We ain't shaming me.
Right.
We ain't scared.
Yeah, I think another thing too is I think why our ministry is so strong is because not only when we minister or we're at a certain event or program we're on, we're not doing this just for ministry for someone else. It's for us.
Right.
There are times we've been on, on programs and things have recently happened. And, it's that, well, you have to push yourself. Sometimes you have personal things going on that try to cloud you up from ministering the way you should be.
Right.
Whether they're in the church or it's something on your mind at that present time. In that moment, you can minister to you so many times. JG is what has gotten me through. It's not just going to spend a weekend to hang out because we do that every day, all day.
Yep.
We I'm telling you, majority of the day, we know what everybody got going on. So it's when ministry is being done, it's not only we're ministering to somebody else. This is for us.
Yeah.
I can minister to you all day long, but I got to make sure I'm trying to get me together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And while I'm ministering to you, I'm gonna make sure I get what I need.
Right.
Right.
And I think we all it's a blessing to be involved in a ministry that you can leave your problems with the
You feel
That's good.
it's something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good because I ain't gonna lie to you. I promised myself I would never manage another female group. I said it.
Oh, wow.
I said it. I promise you. I said I would never.
That's something we've been thinking about as well. We've been thinking about management as well.
Yeah, I was like,
That's another, I guess, adventure we could say we're trying to embark upon this.
yeah. So I mean, and I guess you guys are helping me because y'all probably like softening my heart a little bit because I'll be like, like no, like I get approached all the time and I'll be like, no.
It's some ladies that are ladies and some ladies that want it and some ladies that respect themselves
And gonna respect you.
and respect you.
Mm-hmm.
And you can make some weddings happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody want to be the chief and there ain't no Indians. You just failed.
Just pray my strength in the Lord. Just pray.
Yeah,
for me in that area.
challenge yourself. Just challenge yourself.
Honestly, I don't have time to manage anybody. I tell people like I'm a part of so
Yeah.
much and I do a lot. Like I just don't have the time. But yeah, but if I picked the group, it would most definitely. I was like, it would not be a female. Women is just a little bit different. I'm just gonna be women, but I'm so glad to hear that you guys are like the bond. I love to hear it. I love, and not just you just saying it for lip service. I could feel it. Like even when y'all on stage, you can hear that you guys are on the same page and on one accord. Now, let me say this because we're gonna get off in a minute because I got to hit this highway.
Okay.
I rarely ever ask anyone to sing on my live. But let me say this. I know y'all can do it. Like, I know that you guys can do it without even thinking about it. So I really want you guys to hit me with something, just whatever, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and let these people hear what the JoyGirlz are made of, because I know y'all can do it. I mean, and let me say this. I'll tell you what I want to hear. What is the whole entire video of the video that I shared? And I'm like, where's the video? It's the real.
Boss Lady. It's Boss Lady. When we was in Memphis.
What did y'all have on green?
Yes, we was in Texas.
Okay, we was in Texas.
You know what? I'm gonna put that whole video out.
Thank you. God bless
It
you.
was distorted. It was distorted in a lot of different areas.
Okay.
That's the only reason. Yeah, the signal was so bad. So I tried to take something from it, but I got you. I got some stuff. I got you.
Thank you. God bless you. I appreciate
I
it.
got you.
But who is that? Shayla Reed. She said, sing, y'all. Yes, sing. So I don't know what song y'all gonna sing, but that's what I would like to hear because baby, that little 30 seconds almost just wore me completely out. So y'all sing what y'all want to sing, but yeah. And then after that, we're gonna go on ahead and we're gonna have a benediction because I gotta go.
What y'all want to sing? She want to hear that one, so I don't give my nigga matter. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta sing a whole verse before that.
That was long.
It don't matter. Go and sing the verse. We here for it.
Okay.
It was. Have you in it?
Yeah.
That one.
Mm-hmm. That's the slow one.
Yeah, that is it.
Okay. Have you ever been lonely? Have you ever felt real down and out? Have you called on so many friends? Found out they could be found. Seem like all of your problems, all of your problems have just begun. At the calling of so many different people, found out Jesus was the only one that he would do what he said he'll do. I'm a believer, he'll do what he said he'll do. You believe him and have faith. One more time, if you believe him and have faith. One more time, he'll do just what he said he will do.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. Everybody can't do that. I ain't trying to be funny, but everybody cannot just like, what we gonna sing? Okay, let's just sing. Everybody can't do it. Y'all sound so good, man. I'm telling
We
you.
have vocals though. We have vocal artists too, like so.
Yeah.
You know, if it's a time you ain't got no music and somebody put you on the spot like you just did, you can just sing. See that? Y'all see that, don't it? All right.
Listen, y'all, I'm telling you, that's why I was saying, y'all just sing, and I love it. I love it. And I think that will prove to anybody, like, you could bring them to your city. And I believe these girls will wreck your house. If somebody wants to book you guys, who do they need to get in contact with?
They can contact me. You can find me on social media. Thank my Facebook is Shalana the Joy Girls. My contact number, you can inbox me for my contact number, and I'll be more than happy to give it to you. You can reach out to any of these girls through Messenger or anything, and they can direct you to me. But Boss Lady.
Am I you guys? You? I know me and Suge are friends on Facebook. I don't know.
The JoyGirlz have your own page.
Yeah, most definitely go like
As well as
the
Instagram
page.
Yeah, go like the JoyGirl page.
Instagram,
Yeah.
TikTok, we on all of it.
But I don't know if we friends on there. I don't get on a
I'm
lot.
seeing on the night, so I don't make sure y'all.
But we're gonna have to make sure we get connected.
Okay.
I'm the one that's like I'm the networker, so I'm the one that's like I
does all the.
be like y'all ain't heard of Boss.
Yeah, she's the media
Like
freak.
you know, so it be like that way. Like I'm the media freak. So
It's good. Every group needs to have one, seriously, because
Yes.
that's the way of the industry
Yeah.
right now.
Sugar's a good networker. She know how to network.
like go share our posts.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna like your stuff if you don't like it.
That is so
Like,
true.
you know, I'm that type. Like, and you gotta engage.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so funny because I met Suge in what was it, Ecclesia? What's that, the Ecclesia?
Yeah.
And you know, people always said this about me, and I'm trying to work on it. People be like, man, I be looking so mean, or I just have a stone face.
Oh.
And she was like, I tried to speak to you, but you just walked right past me. I was like,
She did, I was trying to speak to Boss Lady, baby. But her resting face,
it's horrible.
Don't do
It is. I have a horrible resting face. I really do. And it's funny because Harold be saying, I be sitting on the front row, be looking at people like they stink, and I be like, no, I just be listening. Like, I really do just be listening. So it's like, because a lot of times people get caught up in the emotionalism of things, but man, It's like you can really just sit there and just listen to a group like and be like, man, they are really good. Or you be like, yeah, they missed a couple rehearsals, but it's okay. Yeah, so yeah, I be trying to tell people, I was like, I just look like that, but most definitely I'm not mean. I promise you I'm not mean. So Suge most definitely was like, I tried to speak to you, but and ever since then, you know, me and Suge has been in connection just because she spoke to me, and I'm glad that I made the connection with you girls because you girls are awesome. You girls are really awesome. Yeah, you girls represent.
Yes, you're awesome.
And thank you so much for all that you do for Quartet, and especially what you're doing for the ladies of Quartet this month. That's very awesome.
Yes,
thank you.
Definitely.
No problem. Thank you. I think you girls really represent Quartet very well.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really do, and I applaud you guys for that. I really applaud you guys for that because you know we sometimes get a bad rep, and sometimes you just need to get a JoyGirlz, you know, in the mix, and people be like, okay. So I really am. I'm really happy to have you guys on here. So all right, that's gonna be the end of that. Is there anything anybody want to say to the audience on today? Because everybody on here really love you guys, especially Harold. What's his name? Oh no, Bush. I always have to remember his last name. Listen, he said y'all be having him walking all over the church and he be tired. So y'all gotta give him some rest.
We love him.
I just want to say, to go back to about that growing pain situation. Those when y'all have those growing pain situation, y'all gonna have to go through them together.
Yeah.
Go through those growing pains together, and you'll see how you come out on the end if you stick together. You're gonna have to stick together because it's gonna get rough, but you're gonna have to go through them together.
That's
and
good.
everybody got a warning.
Yeah, everybody got a warning.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, ladies. I'm gonna let you girls go. I am so sorry that I double booked myself, but I am so glad that I sat down and talked to you ladies because man,
Thank you.
y'all
Much
gave some
love
good
to
nuggets.
you. Thank you.
Y'all gave some really, really good nuggets. Man, if you are a viewer on here, man, make sure you hit the Joy Girls up. If you got a event or a concert that's coming up, man, make sure you go like their page because these girls some bad girls. Now, y'all know I don't put my stamp of approval on a lot of folks. And they be saying I be mean. Yeah. I just be wanting people to know when I put a yes on something that my yes got value. You know, I just don't put yeses on everybody. But you girls, I really enjoy you girls. I really.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna let you girls go, and I love you guys. And y'all make sure y'all let me know when you're gonna be in St. Louis because that was a shocker to me.
Yeah.
I will. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Happy Mother's Day to you girls too.
Motherless this weekend. Like we love y'all. We praying for y'all.
Yes.
But happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Yeah, awesome. All right, I love you girls. I'll talk to you. I'll see y'all soon.
Bye.
All right. Man, cool. Let me tell you. See, that's why I love having people like that on my podcast because sometimes it just don't have to be quartet. It really can be about ministry. And man, I hope they helped you because they helped me. They really helped me in some areas. And I think a lot of times if we can just get past it's all about singing and it's all about business, but get back to the ministry, I think we'll really start seeing revival hit back in our concert. So I am so happy and I'm so glad that I got a chance to sit down and talk to the Joy Girls of Mobile, Alabama. And everybody, I thank you guys so much for joining in and sitting with us and talking to us. And yeah, I know they appreciate it too. So next week, if I can remember, I know that I have Glow Thompson next week. Man, I got so much going on next week. I can't remember. I know I got Glow Thompson coming up, but it's like, oh God, I got so much. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you go subscribe to the YouTube page of Boss Lady Gospel Entertainment. And that's about it because I got to go and I got to find out where these folks at because we got to hit this highway. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Stay blessed.